We all love our dogs, and it seems like now more than ever they're becoming more popular on social media. And some are becoming super famous, and others not so much. So what's the difference between an Instagram-worthy dog and my dog Hunter? Dogs are the newest influencer, and they come in all different colours, shapes and sizes, literally. But social media is fake and misleading. Which leads me to my question. Why do owners post their pets on social media? Is it really all about the dog themselves, or is it more about the owner's benefit? I wanted to learn more, so I interviewed some of famous dog owners from Perth who were happy to answer some of my questions.
I'm David, WA born and raised, got a dog, found out that dogs are a lot harder than they are, sort of Instagram says they are, but she's a good girl. This is Maple, born in 2011, still looks like a pup and we get that every day. And yeah, she pretty much runs our lives. So it was on my personal account. I had about 800 followers and I probably knew 150 of them, and they were my mates, and everybody else I'd never met, and they only liked the pictures of Maple. And essentially I felt obligated to some people I'd never met. We never had real discussions, but they liked my Instagram account for my dog. So I felt like that, yeah, you're right. I felt like that you needed to be out in the world for them still.
So what do you think about social media dogs in general?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think if you're not into them, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to be involved. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be negative about it. But if you're really into them, they can really brighten someone's day. You know, some people can't have dogs. Some people just like cute things. Some people like just getting up to mischief, like this girl, and that's kind of what it's about. It's a bit of fun. If anybody takes it too seriously, then maybe that's not for them. But for me, it's a bit of fun. You have to enjoy it. And I'm lucky I enjoy taking photos of my dog, but I'm not going to make a chore out of it. Make it become like, oh, I got to go do this. I'm not here for that. There is a lot of effort. I think that's with any social media, whether it's your dog or your cooking account or whatever. You're putting in hours. It's not minutes. It's not snap, instant post. You've got to put the slog in. That's definitely 50% of the battle. I think it's at 2,000 followers or something now. It could definitely be at 20 if I put in the time. If I put in 3 or 4 hours a weekend on doing it, but. So maybe I'm letting her down. Who knows? She's definitely pulling her weight. She's a good-looking dog and likes to pose and likes to scratch and is happy to go for walks and those sort of things.
As David said, taking photos takes a lot of time out of your day. So we're just going to see how long it takes me to take a nice photo of my dog Hunter. So come on. Sit. Now sit. Sit. After 2 location changes, we finally settled on this postable photo of Hunter. He's a Kelpie cross, so being a working dog isn't new to him, but it seems Instagram modelling is where he draws the line.
We'd be walking down the street, someone would go, oh, that's Maple. I'm like, that's really weird. You know the name of my dog, but that's cool. Yeah, you liked it, didn't you? You got lots of pats and lots of treats and those sort of things. There's a lot of greyhound accounts and other rescue dogs, and there's definitely a lot of accounts that essentially advocate that a Rottweiler or a Bulldog is not a dangerous dog. It's more how they're raised and the environment they're living in.
My name's Francesca. My partner's name is Kez. We are both 23 and 24, and we rescued Bear from Canine Rescue in Mandurah when he was only 18 months old. Literally fell in love with him the second I met him. I think people follow Mr. Bear because he's just so darn handsome, he's adorable, He's got a smile that would like melt anybody's heart, and it just shows that the softer side of bigger dogs.
Suddenly scared.
Ew. Okay.
Did he only just notice the boom pole or something?
In a lot of conversations, Bear does come up, so it's really easy to just get out my phone and be like, well, this is him, this is what he's been doing. And since I got Bear, I can't say I've logged into my personal account many times at all. My partner would send me some videos on my personal account, and next week he'd be like, did you see the video I sent you? And I'll be like, no, you're better off sending it to Bear's account, or I'm not going to see it. You see, I feel, no, I don't think there's any ugly dogs out there, but I feel dogs with different characteristics, I think they do much better. Like I follow some accounts with some crazy but really cute looking dogs, and they do much better. I personally think they do much better.
Well, I'm Alicia.
I'm Sam.
And this is Ragnar, and that's Loki. I grabbed his phone because he had the better camera. And I took a portrait photo, and I was like, okay, we have to do an Instagram. And then, a few puppy photos went up. And then from there, Loki came, and we saw like how people took a liking to photos with both of them. And I was like, okay, this is gonna work. So I just started sharing photos of both of them more than just like singular photos. And that's how it started. We had a reel go viral. It ended up having over 4.5 million views, and we got over, I can't remember,
10,000 followers.
Yeah, followers
From that.
literally from one reel. And I still can't believe it. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, had to screenshot it to make sure that it was real. We do like from their perspective and put their personality into the Instagram as well. So I feel like it's more of like a relatable account rather than it's just being like cute dog photos. Yeah, there you go.
How would you describe their personalities? Like, how do you try and convey it across? Just through captions?
He's the easiest way to
He's a
describe
baby.
He's a big baby, and he's also a goofball. That's probably the easiest way to describe it. He just the silly things he does, but then, like I said, when you're at home, he's just like a big cuddly teddy bear.
And I think with him as well, and I try and like bring it across in some photos or reels, like he can be quite stubborn and a bit of a, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, but he's like he's a bit of an asshole. He's very like he's his own dog.
And he'll take something that he shouldn't. He'll start it and then like, oh no, I'm on this as well.
Yeah.
So we've got like the brute force and the genius.
Ragnar's pretty much like that all the time. Very serious.
If you were to say why you created your account, was it just like to share their face with the world?
Yes, to share their faces, but also to show like what staffies really are, because and we still get it to this day where we'll go walking or just out and about and people will see them and they'll be like, ooh, you know, or make like a snarky comment or something, because they're dangerous. But yeah, I always say like, if someone's gonna bully my dog or make nasty comments, it's not really them that you have to worry about, like, because I'll definitely stand up for them. So I advocate for bully breeds. It doesn't specifically have to be a staffy, just bully breeds in general, because they're like one of the most misunderstood breeds, like the most abused. They always end up in shelters. So
Staffies was initially bred for bull baiting and stuff like that, but on the other side of that personality, yes, they can be like that, but you go to the other side and they love to be loved and they love to show it as well. They're just really happy-go-lucky dogs.
Yeah.
And people picked up on that very quickly as well.
When I first started this documentary, I wrongly assumed that dog owners were looking to get something for themselves, whether it was a rush from their many likes, fame, or even money. I didn't think that their motivation could be as simple as wanting to share their unconditional love for their dog with the world. Instagram dog owners reveal that there are still genuine people on social media whose sole motivation is to share and spread happiness. Maybe that's why their accounts do so well. They're always so positive and upbeat. I think David puts it best by saying,
If you're on social media and it's making you sad, get off it. If you're on social media and it's making you angry, get off it. If you're on social media and you're seeing photos of cute dogs and they're making you smile, I think that's what social media should be used for. So let's stay with that.
Love you, that you make faith, my dog will always come through. Yes, I love my dog.